Let's put you in a situation where somebody is behaving badly in front of you. What do? How do you manage how you feel about it and how you interact with that?
I give room.
What does that mean? You overtake them or you fall back?
Like it can be. I mean, there's so many small things, right? This morning when we were going for the shoot, so we were onto a flyover. So you're limited in terms of how much space you have.
Correct.
So 3 lanes. Now this guy in a Grand Vitara is sitting between 2 lanes. He's sitting between 2 lanes. There's nobody to his right. There's nobody in front of him. The other vehicle is a fair way forward. This side there was a truck, so there's no room left for you to go. Ideally, he should move into the middle lane because he's not going quick. This is on the more open roads outside of Mumbai, heading into the expressway. That guy continues to sit there. So I'm waiting for him to move this way. That it's okay. You can be a little distracted, whatever. You'll give some room. I flash after that, Okay, guy, come on, make
a decision.
Yeah, make up your mind, man. You can't be sitting between 2 lanes. Then finally, after that, what do? Then your only resort left is to, hey, listen, there are people other than you on the road. So then he kind of reacted, which was also half-hearted. He went this way, then he didn't really move into that lane. He just sat there. I said, okay, man, I got to figure out space, get away. That's all that I can think. 9 out of 10 times, before a situation arises, I think for me the response is get away because this is trouble. I think that's the primary thought in any of these situations. If you see somebody driving badly, it's again, even if this honking, flashing, passing is just from the idea of not that you want to overtake this person, but this person isn't driving well, which means it could be trouble.
You want to dissociate.
Yeah, so just move on. Let's get past this. And slowing down for a slow driver is not really a solution.
Yeah.
So you got to get ahead and that's it. Move on. Which was, in this kind of a scenario, is what I would do. And on bikes, of course, it's much quicker. You can make your way through all of these things way, way quicker.
On bikes, I am conscious of my vulnerability a lot more than anything else. And therefore, I choose based on my vulnerability rather than my ability to accelerate and turn, right? So if somebody is behaving badly, my first concern is how do I escape this from as far away as possible?
Correct.
If that means stopping while that person continues down the road, that's one way to do it. Take a completely different route that day. That is another way to do it. Or he's behaving badly, but he's so slow that it doesn't matter. In which case, I will find the first available opportunity and then put 15, 20 car lengths between me and that person. And then I'm not worried about it anymore. What I also know is, I know that most of the time on a motorcycle, I am overtaking things a lot.
Yeah.
This is my usual pattern. And I do this consciously because I believe being somebody who overtakes a lot means you have to think about traffic a lot more. You take control of that situation over and over and over again. And therefore, you are better plugged into the system. There are days when I'm not feeling like riding like that. Or I'm testing a motorcycle that is by nature quite slow. Or there's an electric vehicle involved and you can't really overtake normal flowing traffic. I have a couple of really open stretches on my commute where you can't overtake anything with an electric vehicle that easily. When I fall into a situation where I'm being passed a lot, then I change my pattern completely, when I'm a lot more conscious about, am I in somebody's way and becoming a source of aggravation?
Correct.
Right? So let's say that there are 4 lanes and the left edge is, let's call it lane 1. Normally I might ride, say, something like a Himalayan in lane 4, where I'm more or less passing everything. But if I'm riding an EV, I will use lane 4 only when I'm passing somebody else. And then I will slowly navigate back to lane number 1, the slowest lane, so that I could not possibly be in somebody's way.
I was just thinking that, what you are thinking, what you are saying, is about being considerate. And
I don't think about it considerate, honestly, though. I know what you're saying.
But also the second point, it is you're being aware of your environment and what is the best for that situation and the system that it works. And I keep laughing about this in my head, thinking that the amount of care and attention we give to driving is what most people would be giving to money or something like that, right? And we spoke about money the last time around, and I was going through that video and I was thinking, are we the right people to talk about money also? I don't know, okay? Like, it is our approach to money. That was the only thought that stayed with me after.
I disagree, Kartik. We are experts.
I replied to another saying that experts.
We are experts on money, bro.
So driving is something for us is is our almost like our religion, driving and riding. So we think about it a lot more, we process it, and which is why as much as we talk about this, staying away from road rage, being considerate, it's the small things which can get to us, because we're like, how can you do this on the road? How can you, it's like this is how you conduct and live, like and this is in a public space, right? It's for everybody to see. And I remember, who said this to me? I think my dad told me when I was much younger, that you can judge how a person is on the basis of how he drives, right? So I'm like, my God, idiot, 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 idiot. If you enjoyed this bit of the conversation, I would recommend heading over to the MotorInc channel, because that's where you'll find the entire conversation, and I'm sure you'll enjoy that even more.